hao, hello everyone. It's been a long time since I uploaded a lesson about the Mandarin. So today, in this video, I'm going to teach you the Chinese characters. Yes, so I'm going to teach you the Chinese characters. So let's now start our discussion. Chinese character is one of the earliest formed languages in the world. So China, they have a Chinese characters. They don't have the ABCs. They don't have ABCs like us, but they have their own Chinese characters. And each pinyin or each syllable, there's a corresponding Chinese character. And they don't have the, since I said that they don't have the ABCs, but they have the strokes. So I'm going to teach you now the kinds of the Chinese character strokes. So there are 8 basic strokes. So a character that consists of the 8 basic strokes is this character, the Yongzi. Yong, which means eternal or forever. So the this character consists of the 8 basic strokes: the Tian, Heng, Shu, Go, Ti, Wan, Ye, and Na. Okay, so that character consists of the 8 basic strokes. And this character, and before, if a person in the ancient times, if they want to master writing characters in writing calligraphy, they have to write this character for multiple times. So to perfect their calligraphy. So this is the Yongzi. Another information about the Yongzi, the Go radical or the Go stroke or the hook stroke was introduced by Zhongyu. So Zhongyu is the one who wrote the first kaishu and also the one who introduced the hook stroke. So that is Zhongyu. So what is a stroke? A stroke is a pihua in Mandarin. It refers to a line that is continuously written at the time which is a Chinese character is written. A stroke is the smallest unit of a Chinese character. The Chinese strokes are divided into 2 categories: the basic strokes and the compound strokes. So the 8 basic strokes are the Tian, Heng, Shu, Go, Ti, Wan, Ye, and Na. First basic stroke is the Tian. A tian is a dot stroke. It can be a long dot or a short dot. And these are the sample of the characters with the dot strokes. That is the first stroke. The first basic stroke is the dot stroke. Next stroke is the heng, or the horizontal stroke. So heng, that is a heng. Heng is a horizontal stroke. So example of the horizontal strokes. Next is the vertical stroke. So a vertical stroke are the shu. So okay, this is example of the characters with the shu or the vertical stroke. It can also be the short vertical or the long vertical. The next stroke is the go or the hook stroke. So a hook stroke, a hook appended to the other character or the other stroke. So that is a hook stroke. So example of the hook stroke are these characters. Next is the T. T is a rising stroke. So it should be, when it's the rising stroke, you should have to start from below and then you have to go up. Okay, it doesn't mean the rising stroke. It means rising. You have to from the bottom to top. Okay, that's it. That's why it is rising stroke. So remember, when rising stroke, you have to. So it should be upward. Okay, so rising stroke, it means you should go upward. Okay, that's the rising stroke. So example of the characters with the rising strokes are this following. Next stroke is the one. One is a bend stroke. So these are the following characters with the one stroke or the bend stroke. Next is the pie. Pie is a left falling stroke. Left falling stroke. So falling from right to left. Okay, that is the pie. Pie is a left falling stroke. Example of the characters with the pie or the left falling stroke are the following. And then the last one is the na. So if we have a left falling stroke, we also have a right falling stroke, which is this one. So these are the characters with the right falling stroke. So okay, let's review what are the 8 basic strokes: the Tian, Heng, Shu, Go, Ti, Wan, Ye, and Na. You have to remember these 8 basic strokes because this is the basic. This is the fundamental of writing a Chinese character. You have to memorize these strokes. Stroke is how we're going to write the Chinese characters. You have to remember these strokes so you're able to write a character. So that's it. That are the 8 basic strokes. So let's proceed to the compound stroke. So when you say compound stroke, it's a combination of 2 or more basic strokes. So let's go to this compound strokes. So there are 25 compound strokes. First compound stroke is the heng pie. Heng pie, heng and pie, it's a combination of horizontal and a left falling. Next is the heng go, heng go, heng go. Okay, heng go. Heng is horizontal and a hook stroke. So there's a hook stroke. Okay, hook stroke. Heng go. That is the heng go. The horizontal and hook stroke. The third one, heng ja. So ja. So this will be new to you. What is ja? Ja, it means fold. So heng ja. Okay, heng ja, it means fold. So there's a fold of the character. Heng ja. Heng, horizontal, ja is a fold stroke. So heng ja, horizontal and a fold stroke. Fourth one is the heng ja go. Heng ja go are already 3 strokes there. Heng ja go. Heng, horizontal, ja, fold stroke, go is the hook stroke. So heng ja go, horizontal, fold, and hook stroke. Next is the heng zhi wan. Heng zhi wan. Heng, horizontal, ja, fold, wan is a bend stroke. Next, heng zhi ti. Heng zhi ti. Heng zhi ti. Okay, heng, horizontal, ja, fold, ti is a rising stroke. So heng, so there are 3 strokes here. Heng zhi ti. Next, heng zhi ja. Heng zhi ja. So there are already 2 folds in here. So heng zhi ja. So that's the symbol for the heng zhi ja. Heng zhi ja. Okay, so it means there's a fold of the character of the stroke. Heng zhi ja. Okay, that is. So you can see the fold there. Heng zhi ja. So proceed to the next strokes. The heng zhi wan go. Heng zhi wan go. So there are 4 strokes there. Heng zhi wan go. So heng zhi wan go. Heng zhi wan go. So the zhi wan, it could be continuously. Okay, heng is the horizontal. Zhi, the fold. Wan is the bend, and go is the hook stroke. So that is the heng zhi wan go. So this is an example. So heng zhi wan go. Another, let's proceed to the heng zhi xie go. Heng zhi xie go. So xie is a slant. So it different from the bend stroke. So it's a slanted stroke. So heng zhi xie go. This is an example. So next is the heng zhi zhi bie. Heng zhi zhi bie. Okay, heng, then two folds. Heng is a horizontal. 2 folds. Zhi bie. Bie is a left falling stroke. So heng zhi bie. Okay, that is there are 4 strokes there. So the heng zhi bie. Heng zhi. So there are 3 zhi there. So there are 3 folds there. So heng, horizontal, zhi. Heng, horizontal with 3 folds. Next, heng zhi go. So heng, horizontal, 3 zhi, 3 folds, and a go, which is a hook stroke. Heng zhi go. So there are 3 zhi there. Okay, so heng zhi go. Then heng zhi bie wan go. Heng zhi bie wan go. Heng, horizontal, zhi, fold, bie, left falling stroke. Wan is a bend stroke, and go is a hook stroke. And that's here next example of the heng zhi bie wan go. Okay, and now for the horizontal stroke, let's now proceed to the vertical stroke. So okay, let's now proceed to the combination of vertical strokes. So the shu ti. Shu is a vertical, ti is a rising stroke. Shu ti. So shu go. This is the shu go, and there's the example. Shu go. Next, shu zhi. Okay, zhi is present here, zhi, which means fold. So shu zhi. Okay, that is shu zhi. Shu is shu, vertical, zhi is a fold stroke. So vertical and fold stroke. Next, shu wan. So shu, vertical, 1 bend stroke. Next, shu wan go. Shu wan go. There are 3 strokes there. So shu, vertical, 1 bend stroke, and go is a hook stroke. So 数完 go, so 数完 go, 数着着, so 数着着, 数着着, there are 3 strokes there, 数 vertical, 着 and 着, so there are 2 folds there, so 数着着, okay, 数着着, so this is the 数着着 stroke, the vertical and 2 fold stroke. Next one is the 数着着 go. 数着着 go is vertical, 2 folds and a hook stroke. 数着着. And then 数着着别. 数着着别. So 数 vertical, 2 folds and a left falling stroke. 别着 is left falling, 着 is a fold stroke. So 别 left falling, and a 着 a fold stroke. Next is 别点 so if you can remember, 点 can be a long tian, a long dot, or a short dot. Yeah, it's a 别点, so left falling and a dot stroke, better a longer dot stroke. So this is the example of it, is this character. Okay, next, last two, 1 go, a bend and hook stroke. So example, and then last one, the 斜go, slanted hook stroke. So this is the slanted hook stroke and its example. So that's the 25 compound strokes. I know there's a lot of strokes to remember, but just remember the 8 basic strokes so you can able to write the characters if you know the 8 basic strokes. The 点, 横, 竖, 钩, 提, 完, 别, and 捺. Okay, so and the addition, so to memorize the compound stroke, just remember the 8 basic strokes. But also don't forget the additional strokes that is not included in the 8 basic stroke, which is the 折, the fold stroke, the 斜, that is the slanted stroke. So yes, I hope that you learned something in here in this video and you can apply that on how to write a Chinese character. So I hope that you can memorize the 8 basic strokes and the 25 compound strokes. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something today. 再见, goodbye.